Have you ever wondered how to grow avocados at home? Just imagine the joy of plucking fresh, ripe avocados right from your backyard. Not only does it save you a trip to the grocery store, but it also gives you a sense of accomplishment. Plus, we can't forget about the savings. Growing your own food has never been more rewarding. In this video, you will learn simple, easy-to-follow steps to grow your own avocados. So, are you ready to become an avocado farmer? To grow avocados, you need to start with understanding the essentials. First and foremost, let's talk about climate. Avocados thrive best in a subtropical climate. They're natives of Mexico and Central America after all, but don't worry if you're not living in the tropics. As long as the temperature doesn't dip below 25 degrees Fahrenheit, your avocado tree will do just fine. Make sure to protect it from frost during the colder months. Next up is soil. Avocados aren't too picky about the type of soil they grow in, but they do have a preference for well-draining soil. They can't stand waterlogged roots, so if you're planting in a pot, make sure it has plenty of drainage holes. The soil pH should ideally be between 6 and 7.5. You can easily test your soil's pH with a simple kit from your local garden center. Moving on to sunlight. Avocados love the sun. They need at least 6 hours of direct sunlight each day. So find a sunny spot in your garden or on your patio. If you're growing indoors, place your avocado tree near a south-facing window. If you don't have a sunny window, consider getting a grow light. Water is also crucial. Avocados prefer deep, infrequent watering to shallow, frequent sips. This helps them develop a strong root system. So water thoroughly and then let the soil dry out before watering again. Lastly, let's talk about space. Avocado trees can grow pretty tall. Some varieties can reach up to 30 feet. So, make sure you've got enough room. If you're growing indoors, you can keep the tree smaller by pruning it regularly. So there you have it. The right climate, well-draining soil, plenty of sunlight, proper watering, and enough space are the 5 essentials for growing avocados. Now that you know what it takes to create the right environment for your avocados, let's move on to the next step, planting. Now comes the exciting part, planting the avocado seed. Our avocado journey begins with a single seed, the very heart of this delicious fruit. After enjoying the creamy flesh of the avocado, don't toss the seed away. Instead, rinse it well under cool water to remove any residual fruit. Pat it dry and identify the top and bottom ends of the seed. The top is the pointed end from which the sprout will emerge, while the bottom is the flat end where roots will form. The next step is to prepare the seed for sprouting. This process, often referred to as germinating, is done by suspending the seed half submerged in a glass of water. There are different ways to go about this, but a popular method involves using 3 or 4 toothpicks to hold the seed in place. Insert the toothpicks halfway up the seed, ensuring the bottom end is facing down. Fill a glass with water and place the toothpick-supported seed on top so that the bottom half of the seed is immersed. This water bath will provide the necessary moisture for the seed to sprout. Remember to keep the glass in a warm place but out of direct sunlight. Also, make sure to change the water every couple of days to prevent the growth of bacteria or mold. Patience is key during this stage, as it can take anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks for the seed to sprout. During this time, you'll witness the seed crack open, and a small root will emerge from the bottom, while a sprout will push upward from the top. Once the sprout has grown to about 6 inches and leaves begin to appear, it's time to move the young plant into a pot. Choose a pot that's large enough to accommodate the growing root system and fill it with rich, well-draining soil. Create a small hole in the center of the pot, gently place your sprouted seed in it, and cover it with soil, leaving the top half of the seed exposed. After planting the seed, it's time to take care of it. Let's talk about that next. Caring for your avocado tree is crucial for its growth. Now let's delve into the care routine for this green gem. The 3 pillars of avocado tree care are watering, fertilizing, and pruning. Let's begin with watering. Avocado trees love a good drink, but they're not fans of waterlogged roots. So, how do we strike a balance? Water deeply and thoroughly, until the water starts to seep out of the pot's drainage holes. Then, hold off until the top 2 inches of soil are dry to the touch before watering again. Next up, fertilizing. Your avocado tree will thrive with the right nutrients. A balanced, slow-release fertilizer applied every 2 to 3 months during the growing season will do wonders. Look for one with equal parts nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Don't forget trace minerals like manganese and zinc. They're like the vitamins of the plant world. Pruning is our 3rd pillar. A well-pruned avocado tree is a happy avocado tree. Pruning helps to shape the tree and promotes bushier growth. Start by trimming back the tallest branch when the tree reaches around 3 feet in height. This encourages the plant to grow more branches lower down, leading to a fuller, bushier tree. But even with the best care, your tree might face some problems. Don't worry, we have solutions. Brown leaves? It could be a sign of overwatering. Cut back on the watering schedule. Yellow leaves? This might indicate a nutrient deficiency. A dose of balanced fertilizer should help. Remember, patience is key. It might take a bit of trial and error to find the perfect care routine for your specific tree. Every tree is unique and might require adjustments in care. But with the right attention and love, your avocado tree will reward you with lush, green growth. Now that you know how to take care of your avocado tree, let's discuss what to expect from the growth process. Growing avocados requires patience, but it's worth the wait. Now let's delve into the fascinating journey of an avocado tree's growth process. The avocado tree undergoes a transformative voyage from a tiny seed to a mature tree. This process, like all good things, takes time, often up to 10 years for the tree to bear fruit. Yes, you heard it right, 10 long years. But don't let this dishearten you. The wait is part of the adventure and the reward at the end is utterly satisfying. The journey begins with the seed sprouting roots and a stem. Over the next several weeks, your baby plant will shoot up, and the first few leaves will appear. This is a crucial phase, and it's when your avocado tree is most vulnerable. It's important to keep the tree in a warm, sunny spot, and keep the soil moist but not waterlogged. As the weeks turn into months, your tree will continue to grow taller and stronger. More leaves will sprout, and the stem will start to thicken. The tree is now entering its adolescence, and this is when you'll begin to see the first signs of a canopy forming. Years pass, and the tree grows taller, stronger, and more robust. The thick trunk supports the heavy branches laden with lush green leaves. The mature tree now stands tall, a testament to your patience and care. Finally, after about 10 years, the moment of truth arrives. Your tree will start to bear fruit. The avocados start as small green orbs, which over the course of several months grow larger and darker. Well, you have your avocado tree growing and thriving, but how do you know when the avocados are ready to harvest? The final reward of your hard work is harvesting the avocados. The feeling of plucking that ripe fruit from your very own tree is truly incomparable. But how do you know when your avocado is ripe and ready to be harvested? It's all in the color and feel. A ripe avocado will have a dark green, almost black skin, and it will yield to gentle pressure when squeezed lightly. But remember, it should not feel mushy. That's a sign it's overripe. Now here's a pro tip. Avocados ripen off the tree, not on it. So if you're unsure, pick one and let it sit on your kitchen counter for a few days. If it ripens nicely, you know the rest on the tree are ready to be harvested. Now, on to the actual picking. This part is crucial. You don't want to damage the fruit or the tree. Use a pair of clean, sharp pruning shears to cut the stem, leaving about an inch attached to the fruit. Be careful not to pull or twist the fruit, as this can harm the tree and cause the fruit to bruise. Congratulations, you're now equipped with the knowledge to grow your own avocados. Remember, growing avocados takes time and patience, but the reward is worth the wait. Happy gardening.